Hey, YouTube, this is Fragments of Memory, aka the Armchair Philosopher. I'm out and about again on this fine morning, headed to work, actually. Walking through the lovely business district of Clayton, Missouri. This is where all the rich stockbroker, well-to-do folk be hobnobbing and shenaniganing and tomfoolerying. Anyway, I just had a thought on my mind. And that thought basically is it truly possible to succeed in America? Now, I mean, yes, I've heard the stories of the self-made man. I've read many books dealing with personal development and self-help. But I'm starting to ask myself, is it possible in today's climate, in today's economic landscape, for one to succeed, one to quote-unquote make it? Is the American dream still the American dream, or has it mutated, or has it just been upgraded, or has it been downgraded? I mean, I've been noticing certain trends. I'm seeing less of the little cool nook and cranny stores that used to exist when I was a young person. And when I say young person, I mean like child and even tweens and even teenagers, teenage age. And, well, that was kind of redundant, but anyway, I was just asking myself, does that world exist anymore? And I'm talking, this is 80s, 90s. So now in 2015, can someone truly make it from nothing? Or do they have to go through certain societal channels? Now, yes, for example, school. I've been on a big thing about the whole higher education system in America. And don't get me wrong, it's not because I don't like higher education. Higher education is a beautiful thing. However, having gone to college, having done that, I sadly never finished. School was just not for me. Even in high school, it was a struggle for me to be a student. So I asked myself, you know, for a guy like me who went to school and is now in debt from going to school, can I pull myself up out of this debt? And it's more of a question. It's not really of an answer, and it's not really me trying to give you an answer or spoon feed you any philosophy here. This is just me really just ruminating and thinking about this, because right now my current situation is still I'm working 2 food service jobs, and it's getting to me for a bit. I'm constantly tired, I seem to lack energy, but I know I've got to keep going on. And right now I'm even having a little crisis of faith right now. So that's what's been going on in my life, and I'm kind of giving it to you in little nuggets. But yeah, that's something I've been thinking about. Like, can we truly, is that so-called American dream real? And then I find myself asking, was it ever real? Or was it only true for certain groups of people? And yes, race, class, and even sex, i.e. gender, male or female politics, come into this as well. So I find myself just going back to that thinking, because I'm worried about whether or not I'm going to pay my bills on time, which I have so far. You know, by the mercy and grace of God, I've been able to pay my bills and been able to not be on the street. So that's a blessing. That's always a blessing. But I'm kind of stuck in a rut right now. I'm just stuck. Not sure where I should go, not sure where I should be. But at this point, I am 35 at this stage of the game. And, beautiful traffic here. I'm 35 at this stage of the game and never been married, never had kids. And 40 is creeping up right behind that. So, you know, I'm kind of at the stage where, am I one of those ones that failed? Am I the guy that my teachers warned me about? You know, so that's something I'm really just been thinking about lately in my mind. And brain fart for a minute, but my thoughts always go back to just that. I mean, can we truly succeed? But yeah, back to the nook and cranny stores. I'm seeing more big box stores now, but the bigger box stores are paying the employees less and less, or in some cases giving the employees less hours. And yet the so-called good jobs aren't there for the people anymore. So that's something that is also in the back of my mind. I'm all over the place. I just decided to turn on the camera and just speak with my YouTube peoples, because I haven't talked on YouTube in a while. I've not felt inspired, or I've not really had the courage right now to present a video. Ah, here we go. I'm crossing the street now. It's a lovely day though. I mean, it's like middle of July, and the humidity will rear its ugly head here in St. Louis, Missouri, or Missouri, depending on the politics of the people. You know, so those are some thoughts that have just been kind of bringing me here to this point. So tell me what you think. If you see this video, I would very much appreciate it if you either left some comments and gave me your feedback, or even, you know, hey, made a video response. What do you think about the American dream and what that means, and can you still achieve it, or is it even achievable, or do you have to be in a certain tax bracket, or can someone truly just pull themselves up by the bootstraps, as the old saying goes? Well, that's my time. Be easy like Sunday morning.